Here we are, the DR1 Invitational presented by Mountain Dew. I am Josh Steen. This, of course,
Mr. Steele.
Mr. Steele. You know him as Mr. Steele. Now, we are about to start the first semifinal. The racers are BanniUK, ummagawd, and Charpu. The top two finishers move on. The bottom two pack up the drones and go home.
So this race is actually going to be ridiculously fast. I think these guys are going to be pushing it pretty hard. So BanniUK has been putting some serious lap times in, and hopefully he'll push it this round.
He was the top qualifier earlier, and also he won his heat, his qualifying race. And so he is definitely the one to beat. He's got a lot of swagger. You also can see his camera angle is crazy straight up.
Yeah.
It looks like we're getting a little feed crossover here. So Charpu was the 7th fastest qualifier earlier, and he came in second, but in a, I believe that, did he finish? No, he did not finish. He crashed, but his drone made it the furthest on his heat, so he was able to qualify in second position. On that race, Night Fury finished first. Night Fury, of course, is the second fastest qualifier. He will be in the semifinal number 2.
So it actually looks like Charpu is having some technical difficulties. It could be that, I don't know if his quad's turning on as far as his arming or whatnot, because they pulled it off and started looking at a motor, so who knows if one of the motors is faulty, or I know he did some repairs earlier. Wrong channel. So he's on the wrong channel, apparently.
Oh, he was just on the wrong channel.
That was probably why we were getting some feed over between channels 3 and 4. Or 3 and 2, sorry.
The race course, it will start with a hole shot, which has already had a few casualties. They will go into some S-curves, some pretty tight curves, and they do have to go through a shipping container in the middle, which has been giving its own challenges.
Yeah, all these shipping containers are so long that it's actually creating kind of like a dead spot for the wind. So the wind comes into it or comes at the side of it, blows you off course, and you're correcting. You're at an angle going into the thing, and once you get inside of it, you're leaning, and then, yeah, you're overcompensating, basically.
That's why we're seeing a lot of drones go in and then a lot of pieces come out the other side. After that, they will go up the ramp and loop onto the bridge at the top of the dam. They will ride the rail, drop in, go through a series of slalom turns, which have also been a little tricky as the wind seems to pick up over there.
We lost. Your mic turned off. Your mic's not on.
Check 1. So the slalom has been tricky. Wind is starting to gust here, and that seems to be where they're most exposed.
Yeah.
Then they come around the corner. They line up for the corridor, go through 2 in a row, 2 of those shipping containers, and there has been a lot of carnage there. They do a corkscrew around and over the dam. A double corkscrew or just a single corkscrew?
It's a double corkscrew, actually.
Double corkscrew.
They're going through the gate right behind this corridor, over and actually skipping the gate, or the big hole in the dam, essentially. They're going over where they come back through for the start. So they're doing a really long power roll into one of these holes.
We're off.
And we're off, actually. Wow, this
Everyone
is
through the whole
ridiculously
shot
fast
at
race.
crazy
Channel
high
2
speed.
is down, which I think is, who's that, Night Fury? Oh my God.
We've got 2.
Wow.
2
are
drones down, and
one's having serious video issues.
So I believe that a nub still remains in the air.
Looks like BanniUK and a nub from Flying Style. Not 100. Is that? Am I correct on that? No, or is it Charpu?
Looks like ummagawd and a nub are still up in the air.
Is that really what it is? Can't. Yeah. Oh my God, is still up. And
Banni, I guess. Banni is still up.
Wow. So coming here, that looked like, what was that? Oh my God?
Yeah, I think so.
Having trouble figuring out who's who. I think we got Oh My God going through the first, going up the ramp right now, and BanniUK is actually up on the bridge at the moment, so he's got a fairly substantial lead. but it's not really necessary at the moment because both of these guys are going to go through to the finals.
Right, that's right. But at this point, it looks like they both will, but they've got to finish still.
Yeah. So Banny just finished up going through those last corridors before he starts doing the power loops, and then we got ummagawd coming through the last corridor section, slipping right into those corridor big loops.
That first corkscrew, you actually traverse a lot further. The second one is a much tighter corkscrew.
And it looks like BanniUK just finished his semi-qualifying race, followed by ummagawd.
BanniUK finishes first. Ummagawd also, Tommy Tibajia. They will move on to the finals, and we will see in the second semifinal who will join them. Pretty clean race considering.
Yeah, very clean, considering the other guys went down. Everyone
Wasn't
else
so clean for them. Course is now clear, everyone. So the second semifinal is going to see Chad Novak, final glide, face off against Night Fury, who has been putting up some insane times, Johnny FPV, and also Jordan Jet Temkin, who had quite an interesting race earlier where he lost a battery.
Yeah, his battery actually came disconnected from the strap and was dangling underneath the quad like a loose appendage.
And he continued. Now, normally when that happens, you were saying the battery will fall out and so will the drone just fall from the sky.
Yeah, typically the XT60 or the connector that you're using will come disconnected because all it's holding on there is friction between those two pins. So it just pops off.
And he was doing the full power loops, all the corkscrews. He finished his lap. And
yeah, he got lucky.
He got lucky, but it was pretty impressive. All right, we're going to be coming back to you shortly with the second semifinal.